Hello and welcome to Circle Time. Sue, come out and say hello. Look, do you want to help me greet them with a song? Good morning, good morning. How are you? Good morning, good morning. How are you? I'm fine, I'm fine. Hope you are too. I'm fine, I'm fine. Hope you are too. Well, today, Sue, we're going to talk about ants. Have you been seeing any ants around lately? I haven't either. Where are the ants? We'll talk about what the ants do and how they survive winter. First, though, we need to check on Fred and feed Fred. So sit down, Sue, and let's feed Fred. He's waiting. I can see him right here. Hi, Fred. Good morning. Here's some fish food for you. Well, now that we have fed Fred and he looks happy, let's turn around and do our calendar time. The month is February. Let's see how we're going to count today. March. So let's stand and march if you'd like to. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Today is February 9th. Can you say that? February 9th. Very good. And if you go all the way up to the top, you'll see that today's day of the week starts with a T and an H. TH together makes the sound th, th, th. So what day is it today? Th. Thursday. Good job. Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 Well, it's time to check the weather, so look outside your window and see what the weather's like for you today. Are you ready to sing about it? Okay, did you check? When I do like this, shout out your weather. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? It is out today. It is out today. Let's dress Weather Bear. Okay, Weather Bear, we're going to put on a shirt and some pants and a coat and a hat. What is the season? Can you remember? The season is winter. Very good. Well, that was our calendar and weather time, and now it's time for letter of the day. Today's letter is the letter A. If your name has letter A, stand up. If your name has letter A, stand up. If your name has A, if your name has letter A, if your name has letter A, stand up. I had a letter A. Well, today A is for ants in winter. So I decorated my letter A like this with some fingerprint ants. I even put some little antenna on there. So that's an idea for decorating the letter A. Okay, so now that we can recognize letter A and name it, let's practice writing it. To write a letter A, you're just going to start at the top. You're going to slide down to the bottom. You're going to go back up to the top and slide the other way. And then you're going to make a line in the middle. Slide, slide across. Do you want to try to make a letter A? All you have to do is start at the top. Slide, slide across. Slide, slide across. Slide, slide across. Okay, I'm going to show you how to make little a. You can continue practicing these letters today if you'd like. Here's how you'll make little a. It's a circle and a line. A circle and a line. That's how you make the little letter A. Let's practice. A circle and a line. A circle and a line. Circle, line. A circle and a line. Okay, I want to see your little letter A. I want to cheer for you. So if you made an A, let me see. Hold it up. You get a sticker. Everyone gets a sticker. You were all listening and learning. There it is. Okay, so now we know what A looks like. We know how to write it. So it's time to talk about the sound that A makes. Letter A is a vowel. It's one of those special letters. The vowels are A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowels. The vowels are special because every word must have one. In English, if a word doesn't have a vowel, then it's not a real word. It's just letters stuck together. Every word must have at least one vowel, and many words have more. So we're going to get a visit today from one of the vowel people, and here she comes. This is my friend A. My friend A needs to sneeze. She says, ah, 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 as in, achoo. Can you do that? Can you pretend to sneeze? Ah, 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 achoo. Well, if you look really carefully, you can see a letter A hiding in the picture. It's her head. Her head looks like the letter A. So I'm hoping when you see a letter A, it'll remind you of my friend A who says, ah, choo. Parents, you can get this and all the vowel people at my website for free to my subscribers, so make sure you get a copy of these. The link is below. Okay, well, it is time for us to go over to the art table, and we're going to make a little ant today. Let's go. So here we are at the art table, and as you can see, I've already made a little ant to show you, but I'm going to show you how I made it now. So let me move this little ant out of the way and get an empty toilet paper tube. The first thing I'm going to do is squish it. I'm just going to flatten the toilet tube like this. And then I'm going to take my scissors and cut it into 3 sections. You may have to get a grown-up to help you because it might be a little hard to cut through the cardboard toilet roll. Next, I'm going to puff out those 3 sections like this. going to connect them. I'm going to be using tape to connect mine. I guess you could glue them too, but that might take a little while to dry. Going to connect them on that side and then flip it over and connect them all on the other side. Okay, so now they're connected. An ant has 3 body parts. Okay, so now you can use some black paint or a marker or a crayon to color your ant. Then you can add some wiggly eyes if you'd like, or just cut out your own paper eyes. And then if you have a pipe cleaner, you can see I just taped a pipe cleaner up under the head for the 2 little antennae. So there you have it. That is my little art project for today. Okay, so here's my cute little ant craft that I made for today. So where are the ants? Why don't I see any ants during the winter time? Well, the answer is pretty cool. So ants can make tunnels deep, deep down in the ground. In fact, when you get down to 4 feet, the temperature stays pretty constant. It's actually 10 degrees warmer down there than it is above the surface usually. So take a look at this picture. Whoa, did you see that big, tall ant colony? If you could move all the dirt away, an ant's colony might look like this. Ants can tunnel down really, really far into the ground. Did you know that an ant can tunnel down as far as a giraffe is tall? That's a very deep, deep, deep tunnel. You can see that this tunnel is even taller than this man. That is incredible. So another thing that ants do, the ones that stay closer to the surface, is their bodies produce something called glycerol. Glycerol is something that can help their blood not to freeze. Ants don't produce this any other time, but just in the winter. Isn't it amazing how God designed everything, even the teeny tiny ant, with such detail that during the cold winter months, their bodies naturally produce something that helps them to stay warm and not freeze. That is pretty cool. Well, I hope you had some fun today. Sue, come out. It's time to say goodbye to our friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Don't forget to get a copy of those Vowel People puppets and have some fun practicing all your vowel sounds. Remember what letter A says? Ah, as in achoo. See you tomorrow.